sometimes you cannot always go on full steam things like gaming and focusing on intense playing. When you finally reach that point that you are getting tired, you want to slow down a little bit. So I have finally decided to slow down this time and continue where I have left last time. Back to this bad boy. Before I go, let me show you some little bit details of this. It seems like my mouse is hidden for some reason. Well, that's weird. Oh, here it is. Back to business. To show you some little bit details what I have done. You see the joint. There are some pipes and necks here, like those that moves your muscle etc. And same goes here in the sideways and up and down. Here is a little bit unfinished and here is the same thing. And here is a little bit like a joint that moves this giant tail. And this time I'm gonna fix this radar. It's a bit off. I have one idea to make this work better. Tai lot better. Let me do some. How far this will go. Have you ever sung any pirate song? Lately I have. In the past, when I was a little boy, Lego pirates and movies were really big thing in my life. And nowadays it has been vanished a little bit. But slowly it has been starting to grow back to me again. If you know what I mean. Pirate's life, my friends. All those stories and adventure and thrill of the battle. I hope. So it has something like this circle in here in the middle. We shall sail together. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Well, what did I miss? So, do you remember anything from your childhood? Well, not something bad, but something that you got interested. Because those times creates us, transforming us. How do we behave then in the adult creating this personality thing. Savvy? There are musics and pirate games and my god, must be almost over 3 or 4 years since I have watched anything pirate movie. I am really confused why all that just vanished in my life. Maybe it's just we grew out things like those that we kind of were interested on our life. Something like that. Kind of bit funny one. That is now fixed. It looks more professional. In the Germans fire control radar, it was called FUMO 24, FUMO 25. This is almost the thing that fire control or aiming, that kind of stuff. I hope you understand. Some kind of pipe right there. And let's use a little bit pencil here. Seems fine. Excellent. There will be a point where I'll color this giant. Speaking about giant, I did some investigation and I was really fascinated by the size. If you compare it to real life, 7.5 meters long, but in other the feet is 24.5 feet long. When I copied this on A4 paper, was it? I am kinda bad remembering those stuffs. Now, that Fumo is now fixed. It looks kind of bald. Hold up, hold up. I like more straight lines. So, what was it? There will be a moment when I color this, when this is done. All those little details and little details. If I copy this, this will be the most interesting places to copy on the paper. But I think I need to large this so it will be easy to copy on the paper. Making it a little bit larger. It looks kind of small on the paper at first, but it will be soon fixed. Soon enough, to be fair. How do these look like? Well, in a sideways, let me do some demonstration. It is a box. And inside the box, it is something like this. Well, this is not the accurate one, but you get the idea. And this is where all iron there. And then comes these standing legs. I have no idea what is the purpose of this thing, but I think it might be something important related to warships to have this thing on a top of a fire control radar. Something like this. I don't know what this is, but anyway, I keep it. A little bit detail. Now, hydraulic pipes. Da 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 da. Because this is a large body and middle on it, perhaps something large parts are required to move these parts around. Well, this is much larger. Hold on, need to fix this. It's half a... Right. Somewhere there. Now comes to the important point. Da 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 da. Hold on. 1, 2. Boom. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. In a nice change of pace. To calm down and slow down will make games playing more enjoyable. Like, it's like if you are in work, you will get tired and you need to rest. This is the moment that it's like a little rest. Resting is important by mind and body. To rest a little bit. And you know that, I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. I just eat what was it? Well, in Finnish, what I have eaten is pinaattilättyjä. So it's the same stuff that one cartoon sailor eats. I don't remember what was it. Popeye? That green stuff. Ba-ba. Well, I used to be good in painting and stuff, but because I am stubborn boy, I have not good, what was it, school numbers about art, but because I wanted to paint other stuff, not all those, nature and people and all that stuff in school. I liked ships, pirate ships, sail ships, you name it, battleships, all that. Fantasy ships. The beautiful art and engineering in my taste on those ships were more high than some nature or people, but well. And this mechanical beast right here. This is also my interest in ships. Battleships, battlecruisers, etc. is more high compared to other thing. That's why I do this. More enjoyable. One thing I have tried many times about painting is painting other people. It's like you're painting something that you are not familiar at. Painting persons. Person or animal, no, well, animal is a little bit easier, but painting a person is more difficult than compared to this in my experience. I try it many times. I need to practice more and more, but I don't see it very, you see, very tasty in my tongue. My art skills, something tasting. No, 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 no. I don't have enough skills to paint a person. Although I would like to try, but it's not for me. Not to my skills, no. What is your favorite food, by the way? Do you remember any food that you haven't eaten like long time? I like to eat fish, but it has to be in right way to make fish. fish soup that have a tomato taste on it is like you ruined the fish if you have tomato on it, because my taste is like more like my taste. But if you like a tomato soap fish soup with tomato on it, little bit tomato taste, you're welcome if you like it. But what was it I eat yesterday was pea coat, something like that. Well, um, grilled what the hem? Blasted, I don't remember its name. It was very tasty. Tasty meat. Meat it was, at least, I hope. Tasty meat. My, it was really tasty meat, I say. What is your favorite meat you like to grill? By the way, it is kind of rich experience when you eat something you haven't eaten like a long time. Really rich. It is rich experience. That is done. Perhaps this tail part next. This needs some little bit fixing. Something has to keep the tail in place. These are like welded places where this giant tail keeps its place. Something like this. Looks fine. There. Now comes the interesting part in this whole operation. Project let me see, everything is top shape. I did some little bit changes in the head. You see this pointing place? It is more soft. It is not that sharp like it was before. I have been wondering it long time and I finally understood that that was not perfect. It was not perfect to have pointing teeth in the behind. So I made it a more curve to be more like a soft one. Now what to do here to move this? To controlling it sideways. You know, if I were to demonstrate what I mean, you know every fish have that what part was it again, that it goes somewhere right here. And then it curves something like this. And then something like this. Well, that's a beautiful. And then it returns back to the body. You see what I mean? It's like a roar. Ah! I don't remember the words. Frustrating. But I hope you get the point. What do I mean by this? I haven't yet chosen what kind of side things I'm going to give this. But we will return to it one point. I'm not sure how does it look like, but well, perhaps I will figure out one day and return to it, and then I may color this beauty. Oh shit! It is taking place. A little bit shape. This is so large that somebody can actually sit atop on it. And strong, none the least. it looks like a mechanical beast in the end right now. This is kind of like a weak point. But the mouth looks like now symmetrical. Better to say. And also this fire control radar sort of thing. It is taking a shape. Actually perfect. Only these left, and then we can take the color. Little bit relaxation for half an hour, but I'm okay with it. I have other plans to do today. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time, and have a great experiences of painting and tasting food and whatsoever. Bye bye, and take care.